Hi everyone, my name is Katja Ramelli. I live in Gig Harbor North and I'm the parent of two Peninsula School District kindergarten students. And today I'm hoping that I can help you make a choice for all of the students in the Peninsula School District by sharing some facts with you about Voyager Elementary that you may or may not be aware of. Did you know that Voyager in the past summer received two brand new portables, which equaled four brand new general education classrooms? Did you know that in addition to filling all those classrooms, 3 out of 5 specialists at Voyager had to move to a cart, which means displacing them from their classrooms, which also means that students aren't able to travel to those classrooms. Two of those 3 specialists were science teachers, and they lost their STEM and science labs in the process of all of that. Did you know that Voyager's enrollment is currently sitting at 625 students? That's about 100 more than we've had a couple of years ago, and it is the largest elementary in the Peninsula School District, and in fact even larger than any of our middle schools in the district. Did you know that all of our students, all 625 students at Voyager Elementary, have to eat lunch in their classrooms? In the past, students were able to eat lunch in the gym, but this year the gym is being used for PE classes for all 625 students, and as a result, students have to eat lunch in their classrooms every single day. Did you know that any assembly that comes to Voyager has to take place in 2 parts, simply because there's too many students to fit everybody into the gymnasium at one time? Did you know that some of Voyager students spend over an hour on a school bus, going to school and coming home every single day? Some of those students are kindergarteners. They're the youngest students and they're the most impacted ones. And they're actually on the bus closer to an hour and a half each way every day. Did you know that the Voyager septic system failed as recently as last November? That left 625 students to use one set of bathrooms for about an hour and a half. Did you know that some of the very best teachers in the Peninsula School District, many of whom teach at Voyager Elementary, are so fed up with the lack of support and frustrated that they are contemplating leaving the Peninsula School District altogether? I know that none of that is okay with me, and I know that none of that is okay with any of the families that attend Voyager Elementary, and hopefully none of that is okay with you either. Yet every single day, the staff at Voyager Elementary continues to make a difference for students every minute of every day. Now you have an opportunity to make a real difference. You, the voters of this wonderful community, have an obligation to every single student in the Peninsula School District, not just at Voyager Elementary, but everywhere in the entire district. You have an obligation to the staff, you have an obligation to the students, you have an obligation to the families, all the way down to my two very own 5-year-olds, Lucas and Lily Ramelli. Those two don't have a voice yet. They depend on you to be their voice, and they will be the ones that will be most impacted by your vote. I ask today that you stand up and do what's right for students, staff, and families in the Peninsula School District. I ask that you make a decision that is in the best interest of the current members of the school district, as well as the future members of our district and the greater community of Gig Harbor. You may not know that just this past summer I became an American citizen, and I did that partially so that I could have an impact and make a difference in the lives of little people, including my own people. I wanted to have a voice for students who otherwise might not have a voice. I hope that you join me in supporting all of our schools and all of our students, and I hope that you are able to take action to ensure that all of our students, every single one of them, has an opportunity and access to the best learning environment. Thank you so much for your support.